Again, good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Terry McFadden. Perhaps a sentence of life in prison without parole just isn't what it used to be. At least that's what the case was in Cass County's courtroom today. Mark Peterson was the only television reporter there. Mark?
A somewhat recent legal wrinkle could impact an old murder case. In fact, it threatens to wipe out a sentence that sure sounded permanent, life in prison without parole. It was handed down to Robert Leamon for a crime committed some 26 years ago. A lot has happened since 1993 when a 16-year-old Robert Leamon murdered his 15-year-old pregnant girlfriend, Becky Stowe, and buried her body on his family's property. Now, some of what has since happened in the courts could lead to Leamon's freedom.
He deserves to spend the rest of his life in prison because my sister, I have to go to her gravesite to see her. And yeah, he does not deserve to have his freedom.
At age 42, Leamon was back in court today to be resentenced, a fate awaiting some 500 Michigan inmates who were all given life without parole for crimes committed as teens.
I remember a few years ago this was getting brought up. I thought it was a joke. I was like, this is going to happen? But now we're here, and it just doesn't seem right.
The defense told the court that Leamon was a special education student who suffered numerous traumatic brain injuries, that he was immature and impulsive, and most importantly, he has changed. Today's hearing came at the request of the prosecutor, who wants that life sentence maintained. Apparently, taking no action would have allowed the judge to simply impose a sentence between 25 and 40 years. Terry?